Okay, good morning, class. Okay, sit down. Okay, I need two things. Take out textbook and then exercise book only. Okay, so today what are we going to do? We're going to continue on chapter 7. We're going to learn about plan and elevation. So our thing today is plan and elevation. Okay, so we see first the slide. Okay, everyone open textbook already. Okay, page what, Sabrina? Yeah? Okay, 168. Okay. So shall we go to 7.2? The orthogonal projection we've done already. So today we're going to do 7.2, 7.1 we done. Okay. So today we're going to do planet elevation 7.2. Before we start, we already learned about how to basically understand orthogonal projection, either it's horizontal or vertical. Okay. So to do this, you really need to understand how those two orthogonal and vertical projection works. Okay. Before we dive into the chapter, before we dive into the lesson, so what is this? Who went to Australia recently? Oh, the one is from other class. Huh? You went to Australia recently? When? This year lah. No, last 2 years. Okay. So this is a Sydney Opera House. It was designed in 1956 by Danish architecture John Uza. So look carefully at the building. The design was inspired by a fruit. Can you think which fruit? No. No. Don't simply utter all the fruits. Huh? No. One question. One answer. Huh? No strawberry. Yes. No. Not. Oh, how is it grapes? Not mango. Can see or not? Jambu? No, not jambu. God. It's okay. I will tell the answers later. So later you can discuss. Not apple. It's something common that you can see in your canteen. Yes, orange. How? Yes, correct. The slice of oranges. When the slice of oranges you susun, that's how it look like. That's what inspired the architecture to make those kind of design. Okay. However, if us from here, from the front, what do you see? What? From front, what do you see? We straight away see like this, correct or not? Correct? Correct or not? However, when you are not inside, when you are in front, you can see the whole building, all the 3D sites is different. Correct or not? Remember when you go overseas, you go on a plane. You were in a plane, is it? Everything you see when you are on top of the sky, everything was like on the square. Correct? There's no 3D thing. So that is basically your plan view. Your view from top. So here is basically view from front. However, The design is basically inspired by slices of oranges. Okay. Okay. Objective for today. Basically, you need to know how to draw the plan and elevations of an object to scale, synthesis plan and elevations of an object, and sketch the object. Lastly, solve problem involving plan and elevations. This is basically like how you do in exams. Okay. Right. This is our success criteria. You need to draw the plan and elevations of an object to scale, synthesis plan, and everything. Okay, what is plan and elevation? So, plan is basically an orthogonal projection on a horizontal plane, which is seen from a top view. So, plan, everything will be from the top view. Elevation is basically the orthogonal projection on a vertical plane, which is seen from either the side view or the front view. So wherever you see anything from side view or front view, it will be very different. And also from the top view. Okay. The Colosseum in Rome is an ancient architecture, amphitheater, built in 80. What is the horizontal plane can you describe? Have you seen the Colosseum before? You never seen a Colosseum before? Never? How come? Sejarah book ni lah. Not in real life lah. But then in pictures you see lah. The movie, is it? So, if you are on a plane or on a helicopter on top of the Colosseum, what do you see? Only a circle. Yeah or not? So, that is basically your top view or your plan view. This chapter, you need to be able to imagine what kind of object that will come out from certain 3D models. Okay? So, drawing plan and elevation. So, plan and elevation should be drawn to full scale. The drawings of a plan, a front elevation, and a side elevation of an object can also be combined on a piece of paper, which is divided into 4 quadrants. So, 4 quadrants here is where you have this 4 quadrants. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? There will always be one quadrant, either got another 45 degree. Either it's this way or it's going to be this way. Okay? So the position of the front elevation is at the top of the plan. The side elevation is drawn on the left side or the right side of the front elevation, depending on the viewing direction. Thick solid lines for visible sides, dashed lines for hidden sides, and thin solid lines for construction line. So this is where you have all the garis putus-putus. Okay, all the garis putus-putus. Behind the lines, you have to do the garis putus-putus. So I have here a model. What kind of garis putus are we talking about? So, see, this is what? What shape? A pyramid? No lah, not a pyramid. A prism, cannot. A triangle prism. So, when you see here, when you draw this 45 angle here, front view, what do you see? It's a triangle. Okay? Top view, what do you see? Top view. A rectangle. This will be your dotted line. Is not? From the side view, what do you see? A rectangle. Is not? It's like you squish this thing inside. Okay? The same thing as when you have a cylinder. Okay? From the top, you see what? Circle. From front view, you see? Rectangle. Side view also? Rectangle. Good. Now, this is what? Pyramid. Ish. Now, a cone. You see all these edges lines, correct or not? Okay. When you see from in front, you will see a triangle. but you will have all the dotted lines because why? It has all these edges. So when you draw this, all the edges need to have the lines. If it's inside or behind, need to draw the line. Okay. Now, this is an example. Okay. You have this object view from either X or Y. Okay. Usually they will give you which way they want to view. Right. So the first thing when you draw, we decided to use this as our 45 degree. Now, to draw this, the elevation object was viewed from X. Elevation viewed from X. So meaning every time when you have this type of question, and every time you want to draw, always see which elevation that is viewed from. Then you will draw first is the plan. So from top, that we can see here and here. Now, when we see this, it needs to be cm accurate. Kena cm accurate. If not, you tak ada markah. Okay? Kena cm accurate. Then from top, it goes to front elevation, which is this. Is the front elevation. And then the side elevation. Okay? Side elevation meaning here lah. Y is the side elevation. So you only see two square. Two rectangle basically. Okay? This is how it's done. Okay. Memang kena from this one goes number 2, then goes number 3. Understand? Dia tak boleh lari. And it needs to be cm accurate. Okay, synthesis plan and elevations of an object. Okay, sketch the orthogonal projection using the measurement given. Mark the surface of the shape block. Project on the surface so that they meet. Sketch the object and label the vertices with letters. Complete the sketch by labeling the length of the side. So here, this one is basically, question will be in two ways. Number one, they give you an object, make the plan. Okay, make all this. Now, second question will give you the plan, draw the object. Okay, all this we will do questions from textbook to see whether you can really adapt how doing this or not. However, for today, most of it we're going to do a group work which you will present your answers to your friends. Okay. Okay. Now, Cikgu will divide you into groups. But then we're only going to have 3 groups. Okay. So, Naziang, Jason, Shavinder, and Sabina also go there. Ivana will go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thousand. All 4. Okay. Now, you will draw question 1 here and question 2 here. Okay? Or you can draw question 1 and then question 2 down. And then we're going to paste, and then each of you will go on, see your friend's work with the question, and you will explain how do you get the answers. You understand? Okay, now okay, you can sit in groups, sit in your groups, and then continue to. Okay? Draw properly, see I'm accurate. Pakai pembaris. With them lah, with you guys. One group. Cubalah plain front. See, I'm accurate, eh? No need. Rectangle water tank has a base of 8 and 5. Front view how?
Front view is rectangular.
Then you can just do plan. Then. No need the, because you have the side elevation and then compare the front and side elevation. So 45 you put anywhere also can. So tapi kena CM accurate. Sabrina, take the chair. Barang tu letak.
Wouldn't it just be a square? Oh, it's a square.
Yalah.
Just cube and cuboid the same. Cube and cuboid. I did the same.
No.
I thought cube and cuboid were the same.
It will become like this. So this one will be there putus. Kan view kan?
So the top, so then the bottom line, it would be like the dot line bar because you're looking at it from the top. So it would be like transparent.
A block is made by placing a cube sign 4 cm on top of a cuboid with dimension 8. So cuboid bawah ni mesti 8, 4. Ini 4 cm. So 8, 4. So sini atas ni lah. Adik. Tak payah ni. Dia beratas kan. This is the block. Sini adalah dia punya. Can see or not? Hmm? Hmm. Dia letak ni, ini dia punya cuboid, ini dia punya cube. So when you see on top, you just see a rectangle lah. Tapi you have to do the dotted line. Dia akan jadi ini bukan. Like this lah. Ini, tengok ni. This is the block. And then you put cube up here. Cube kan semua sama side kan. So dia ada dekat atas ni lah. You tengok daripada atas. Ni cuboid. And then cube kat sini. Itu dia punya plan view dia. Why you wanna ask me? Yeah.
Picture you show it's like this.
Yeah.
Taruh atop it. Okay, 谢谢你的支持。
Mas. Okay, question 2 Sofyan buat. Yeah, do together. Rasa lekat nanti, ni. Put here. Huh? Width 4 cm, length is 8.
And then the square 4, right? So
In the middle. So ni 8 kan? So 2, 4, 2. So 2 garis, 2 garis. Apa yang putus-putus? Dia line dia. Dan ya, dia baru di atas kan berbukti. Pada mi. Okay lah.
That's right. This is right. But then it's just
Yes. Pasal this one, if you dah dapat the plan view, dia go atas and then go side, senang je.
Oh, I'm reading the question.
Dia. Kenapa? Kalau front elevation, basically it's just a cylinder kan. This one is a cylinder placed on the vertical. So a square and then a cylinder. Ni kan? Then you ada, you tak ada square lah. Ni. So front elevation you nampak apa? Rectangle. Then? Tu je. Ha? Single apa? Oh, cylinder. Yes. Itu je. The height, no need. Can just draw. Dan ni front elevation tu, what do you see? You see a rectangle. Okay, I give 1 more minute and then you can present your answers. Okay? You present the first question first. No need. Just draw the line. Nanti you akan nampak. Yes, true. Dah. What's that? Okay. Are you done? Okay, last session. Last session. Listen. Okay, class. Listen to the first group first. Mina? Okay. Hey, class. Okay, see you first in front. Okay. Let's look. Okay. So. So you get which question?
A rectangular water bag.
Okay. So their question was a rectangular water tank has a piece of 8 cm and by 5 cm and a height of 4 cm. So the question asks you to sketch the plan view, the side elevation, and compare the front elevation and also the side elevation. So as you can see here, let's explain how do you draw.
Okay, so our question is a rectangular water bank has a base of 8 cm by 5 cm and a height of 4 cm. So, teacher, can you draw here also? Okay. So for our plan view, which is from the top view, we will get this.
Draw which one first?
We draw the plan view first.
Okay, which one is the plan view?
This one.
Yeah, that one is the plan view.
Yes.
When you go up, you always get
Side view.
the side view. And then
Front view. Front view.
Front view. So basically when you draw this, when you draw your plan correctly, you can easily get your side and also your
Front view.
Okay. Next question
Next question.
is a triangular prism
With
with base of 5 cm and height of 4 cm is placed on a rectangular base size of 7 cm times 5 cm. So this is what a triangular prism. So how do you draw? You draw which one first?
plan view first.
Okay, plan view first. So
view.
Okay, side view and then baru
Front view.
Okay. Right. Now this. Open and then put it. So other groups can see. Okay, Naziang. Next group. Hey, okay, first group. Okay. Dah. Okay, Naziang. Your group. Okay. So who is going to present? Master, probably. Next. Okay, their question is this question. A cuboid box has a length of 6 cm, width of 4 cm, and a height of 3 cm. So the question asks you to draw a top view and also the front view lah. So how do you draw? Okay. Okay. So the second question is what? A cylinder and? Okay, cylinder and a rectangular base. Okay. So the plan view and also the? Okay, front view. Okay. 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 Now this one glue to the paper, the question. Potong sikit and then paste. Okay. Alright, first, last group. The last group, Master. Master, ni one question ni. Question one. Let's go to question one. Okay, so this will be the last group. Okay, listen. Who's going to present? Okay, Emily going to present. Okay, boys.
Question number one is explaining a block is made by placing a cube of size 4 cm on top of a cuboid with dimensions 8 cm and 4 cm times 3 cm. A. Draw the plan view of the block. So first we start with our plan view. Alright, so if you're looking at a cuboid, it's going to be rectangular. And with the square on top, there's going to be lines, transparent lines. So you're sticking them together, right? So over here will be your square, and then 2 lines in the middle indicating the cube. Alright? For front elevation, you're looking at it from the side. So from the front, obviously from the front. So you'll see a rectangle with a square on the top indicating the cube. Alright? And then for side elevation, you're looking at it from the side. So if the side of the cuboid is a square, and the square on top is the same centimeters as the side of the cuboid, which means both the cuboid and the cube from the side will be the same centimeter. Thank you.
Okay. Nah. Yes.
Yeah, thank you.
Nazayang, put the answer.
So you give me any, not tell me anything, sure. I want to go home. I want to go home and sleep.
No. Okay, sit down first. Faster. Okay. Okay, class, listen. Shh. Okay, today, all of you have done different type of question. Okay, different type of question. Yet, all of you have done it correctly, and then basically have achieved whatever how we draw plan and elevation. Now, inside here, remember when cikgu cakap, usually you will have this, and then you are going to draw this, or you're going to draw this, you're going to have this, you have to produce this. Betul tak? Betul tak? In exam question is going to be like that. Okay? Mana-mana exam question pun, when you go to form 4 and form 5 also, this chapter is going to be very, very important for you. Okay? To draw. Now, what do we do today from this question that are written? From this written question. Okay. What you do today, you have done both. You have done synthesize, okay? You draw the plan and elevation, and also you have synthesized plan and elevation. Without you realizing, you have done both. Why? Because when I give this type of question, basically, number one, you have to synthesize first. You have to imagine whatever criteria that is given inside the question, how would the object would be. That's right. You have to imagine the object first. Then you can only, after you imagine, after you get rough idea of what the object is going to be, then baru you draw the plan and elevation. Without realizing it, you have done two things in one way. Do you understand? Because of this one group just now, Shen's group, Shen draw the object first. Then baru dia do the plan and elevation. The same as you guys, the same as you guys. You understand? Okay? So plan and elevation, number one. Whenever they give you the sketch or they give you the plan, you need to be able to imagine how the object is going to turn out. If they give you the object, then have to be, if they give you the object to draw this, it's not going to be that hard. Okay? However, exam, our final WhatsApp paper, it needs to be CM accurate. Okay? Labeling also needs to be accurate. Okay? If you have here IJ, then you have to put IJ. Okay? Labeling have to be accurate. CM also have to be accurate. The 45 degree have to be accurate. And then this little box here, to make sure that it's not sticking in the quadrant, also have to be done properly. Okay? The only thing that I'm worried is how you can draw it properly, meaning not properly, how you can draw it in detail. Okay? Kena sangat kemas. The kekemasan is very important. Understand or not? Okay? Okay, before we stop our class, before we end our class, do you have any question? Do you understand? Okay. How many of you did not understand? The one who understand, stand up. Okay. So, we can conclude this class or we can end the class already. So, thank you class.